Hello. Okay. So things are changing a little bit. I'm still like adjusting how I want everything to look. I don't know if this is how I'm going to keep everything. I certainly know that I'm not going to be holding my microphone every time that I talk. So I'm probably going to have to reinvest in a microphone arm. I was trying to get away from that because I like the freedom of being able to slide the mic stand out of the way whenever I'm not using it. But what are you going to do? Just to give an update for what's happened this week. I haven't done any videos this week. I know I've been really lazy about that, but not so much lazy. I've just been really busy with things around the house, so I haven't had a chance to make updates the way I've wanted to. But just to give an idea of some of the projects that I've been working on, I have a PC enclosure that is almost done. I just need to paint it now, and I'm hoping to do a video on that within the next few days. Fingers crossed. Also, I have been printing out a couple different things to hold controllers on my desk. I posted a picture that included one the other day that's on my Discord server, but maybe you're not on my Discord server, and really, why not? I mean, why not? Just kidding. By the way, I want to thank the 64 people who have subscribed to the channel. We have grown since the last video that I've done, which is pretty awesome, I think. And I would love to keep going. My goal, my first goal, is to get to a reasonable number. So my reasonable number to start with is going to be 500. That's my first goal. Once I hit 500, then obviously the goal is going to be 1,000. And then I'm going to continue to double my goal each time. And depending on the speed with which potentially it may grow or hopefully grows, I may increase the goal rather than just doubling. Maybe there'll be some sort of something I'll be working on there, but we're not there yet. So some of the things that I've printed out to hold controllers, one of them is actually, this fun guy right here. Okay, it's a little pillow. Controller fits on it beautifully. And it photographs really, really well. The next one, and this one is interesting for me because when I first started multicolor 3D printing almost a year and a half ago on my Bamboo P1S, which I no longer have, I started printing this out and it used so much filament and it failed like 2/3 of the way through. And I wasn't sure how much money I wanted to spend at the time on filament, and I never went back to print the rest of it. I decided I was just going to start over and reprint it. I really, really, really wanted this, and I just didn't know how much until I came across the old file. And so I decided, okay, we're going to go ahead and print the Deadpool controller holder. It even says Deadpool really nicely on the stand, which is kind of awesome. And yeah, he printed up nice and clean. No failures this time, at least none that I'm willing to talk about. Okay, also, something I had painted a few weeks ago, not painted, but printed a few weeks ago, I finally got around to painting because I just got some new gold paint in from Amazon. Actually, I got a whole bunch of new paints from Amazon, but I bought them in a much larger size because I found that when I'm airbrushing, I burn through paint and those little tiny bottles just don't go very far. So I bought much larger bottles in very specific colors that I use a lot. So this one is gold, and this was printed originally in black, okay? And I decided to go ahead and paint it gold. I kind of dusted the front of it to keep some of the black in for accents and for detail, which I think it came out really, really nice. I'm gonna put it in front of my face because that's where the picture is sharpest, okay? But, it came out beautifully. The other thing that I painted in gold, and this is for a completely separate project because some of you may have noticed, I have been sporting my John Malecki shop shades, and a couple of shirts I've worn in some of my videos are actually merch from his YouTube channel because I'm a huge John Malecki fan. I'm part of the Builder Bunker. Not that I build anything yet, but I have built my furniture, but it was prefabbed furniture. Someone else made it. Didn't do the cutting. However, the soundproofing the wooden slat soundproofing. I did cut a lot of it using my circular saw, proving I am in fact a man. I never knew it until I used one. Now I know. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of his channel. He's inspired me to try and really focus to get this channel off the ground. I've always complained that I didn't have enough of a response, but I haven't gone through what's necessary in order to improve the response that I get. And now I'm really pushing for it. So I'm actually, I have a lot to thank him for. And I hope someday he sees my channel and wants to respond. And in light of that, I have a special project that I'm working on to try and get his attention, because I also have no patience whatsoever. So I'm not going to show you exactly what it is, but I will show you what it looks like from behind. Yes, this right here, it will make a lot of sense in an upcoming video. I promise it'll make a lot of sense, especially if you've checked out John Malecki's build channel or his Unscrewed channel. Probably mostly if you've checked out his Unscrewed channel. And if you haven't, what are you doing? That guy is so funny. His whole crew is so entertaining. They have excellent information. They also, they just have a vibe about them that makes their videos extremely accessible and lots of fun to watch. If you have a chance, when you're done with this video, and maybe after you've checked out a few more of my videos, because I'm trying to get those views up as well, go to his channel, check it out, come back here and tell me I'm wrong, because I don't think you will. Not that I think you'll come back here and say anything. I literally have had, let me think about this. I think I've had 5 comments on all the videos I've ever posted total. And that is something that I really want to improve on, but that's also something you can help me with. If you have a comment, don't hold back, share it. Tell me what you think. Speaking of telling me what you think, this has been a call to action that I've been putting out in my last several videos, and I'm going to repeat it. Okay, I want you to look at the QR code right up here in the corner. It's not here in front of me, but I promise by the time this video goes out, there will be a QR code sitting right there above my finger. Go to my website, etchamemory.com. All you have to do is scan the barcode, and you will go to that website, etchamemory.com. That is where I'm selling things that I'm 3D printing, things that I'm laser etching, things that I can customize specific to whatever your needs are, okay? And that is the business that I'm currently trying to launch and trying to promote through this channel. It would be amazing if you would go to etchamemory.com, scan the QR code. I'm putting it right back up again, QR code, okay? Scan that, and then tell me whether or not you like the website. I'm still trying to find more things to put on there, and maybe a better way to market the things that are up there, or show more examples of those things. I did just order some more items related to what's already on there so that I can make more examples. And I will hopefully be posting more of those on there soon. But please visit the website. Even if you don't order anything, my engagement, I think I was looking at it this morning, is up over 358% since I started making videos mentioning the website, which is great. That means people are actually going to the website. Not really translating into purchases, but that's okay. It's a very young site, and we're in this for the long haul. So I'm not really looking for everyone who visits the website to make a purchase yet. I don't even know that I have the facilities for, if everyone who had visited the website in the last 3 days had actually bought something, I don't know that I'd even be able to fulfill those orders because I'm doing all this by myself. So I do want to drive traffic to the website, but I also want to encourage engagement, not only with the website, but with this channel. So check the website out. Give me a comment down below of what you think of it. Anything that you have to say will be helpful, even if it's negative. Any sort of failure is what you have to build on in order to be successful. I totally accept that. I'm willing. Just tell me. If you don't like the way something looks, if you don't like the color scheme, you don't like the font, you don't like, the items, okay? Tell me so that I can look at it and I can reevaluate everything and decide whether or not I'm making the right decisions. Let's see. In the next, Father's Day is this weekend, so I'm probably not going to be making any content for next week this weekend. However, I have several videos I'm wrapping up, which I should be able to wrap up the beginning of next week. And I may have as many as 3 or even 4 videos that I'll be able to launch next week, even though I may space them out so that I have maybe 2 next week and 2 the following week, just to keep regular content up and running and allow myself more time to record additional content to go up. My goal is actually, by the time the school year starts and I'm back at work, that I have hopefully 8 to 12 videos to keep content rolling out on a regular basis, so that as the school year starts and really starts to take off, I can still keep up with the demand, because I'll have time to get projects done before I run out of material. That's the goal. We'll see whether or not I follow through with it. I'm feeling really, really good about it. And again, I have John Malecki and his crew to thank for the desire, that they've inspired in me. I don't know that I'll ever be as successful as he is, okay, or YouTubers like him, but I want to be, okay. Even if I don't reach, where they've gotten to, that would be okay. I want to show that I can actually make something out of this. I don't have to be the biggest YouTuber. I don't have to be even the best content creator. I do want to be consistent at it. I want to prove to myself that this thing that I'm passionate about, 3D printing and the laser etching and even the content creation, that I can turn it from my focus and my internal thoughts into physical and pre-recorded representations, putting stuff out there, sharing my thoughts, sharing my views, even if you don't agree with them, and that's okay. Either way, this kind of got off the rails a little bit, but I intend on releasing at least one more update before the weekend's over. It's going to be a short one. That was probably going to be a YouTube short. And I also have seen several movies in theaters recently, and if you're interested in my views on on what I thought of them, let me know about that, because I am a little concerned about a couple movies I've watched that I really enjoyed, but a lot of people are, finding complaints about. So I may want to weigh in on that. And maybe I just talk to myself about it and record it, put it out there and see whether or not anyone wants to watch it. But if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know that as well. Either way, etchmemory.com, etchmemory.com, etchmemory.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.